I want you to start cutting your hair in January. If you don't believe that.
I cut my hair in February 2nd.
That makes
this year.
I know it because I called the big
No,
one.
I want
Put a
you
big
to
pot.
cut it
Yeah,
in January.
exactly.
Yeah.
To show me that you don't believe it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Jesse was definitely the big blind 2 hands ago.
That's the worst thing because it's always 400 to you. Like I was 400 to you.
Yeah, that's so sad.
I know. Here, move over here. Right here.
No, I do this myself. It's intentional.
Oh my God. What is this?
Here, I'll make it 8.
Dan putting in the 3-bet with the queen 4, and I think Lynn's catching on to what's going on. She decides to put in the 4-bet, a min-click 4-bet
You're leaving?
to 800
Only if you're leaving.
with king 6 off from the under the gun +1. And it looks like everybody's gonna call her here.
Okay.
A little 4-bet min-click.
Okay, give me a kill.
Wow, I used to have superstitious and these
There's the
people
queen.
ask for more.
Yeah.
For Dan, Lynn does make a 6 here. Not much really working for anybody else here. Pocket 3s. 6% equity next to it.
Weren't you in traffic when you drove here? I mean, it's, you literally sit in traffic more than you.
Dan bidding 1,300. Does Lynn want to make a move here, though?
Where do you live?
Irvine.
And you're
Everybody
driving back
lives
to
in
Irvine?
Irvine. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, everybody lived in Irvine.
Irvine's the place to be, huh?
Lynn makes the call.
We have like
You're out of here?
coming late.
Yeah.
Off to the turn we go.
Really need you if you think about it because
There's another queen for Dan, and that's bad for Lynn because it's less likely that Dan actually has a queen here when he goes for a big bet.
Okay, cool. But you
With
did
the
go.
flush draw out there, Lynn might be a little suspicious of this this bet from Dan. And what size does he go with? I cannot see past Jesse Sylvia's head.
Coaching some level.
And that looks like 3,400.
You're right. Because I was.
Yes, it's 3,400. And Lynn might continue here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, snap calls.
The head coach, like when I was a senior, he was a freshman.
She's not putting him on a queen here, most likely putting him on a club draw or just straight air.
Coaching position after I stopped a couple of years ago. He was a senior when I was a freshman, so it's kind of come full circle into all this.
7 is not going to save Lynn as it's not the club.
Everyone knows.
Lynn's going to check. She has showdown value. And now what does Dan do? All the
We're playing pickleball lately.
and he rips it.
So much less cardio.
All in.
Intense.
Lynn's now in a very tricky spot here with
Oh, okay.
just a pair of 6s.
Colombia
Bottom
is
pair.
number 6 in the nation. What's the rank for UCI?
UCI, I don't even know, because they only rank up to like 50. But they.
And if she's
they're
sold
gonna
that
give
he
them a
doesn't have a flush draw,
I don't know if that's
Just
right.
looking at how they played other schools and other schools, you know, so I wouldn't be surprised. You know how college tennis scoring goes?
guys, drop a 1 in the chat if she calls. Drop a 2 if you think she folds.
You know, they're gonna. And at home too, we have the home court, and a lot of the Ivy League schools, they're not used to outdoors.
What a shot there.
You know, they've been playing indoors, so it's different.
Right, definitely.
Currently, no.
Well, yeah, currently, but I'm saying in the future.
So the court in Irvine is outdoor.
Yeah,
There's no indoors in Southern Cal.
But
Oh,
if I'm
okay.
single, I wouldn't live there.
You guys can see that iPad there. And she makes the call. She didn't believe him.
I'm in a relationship to live in Irvine.
Yeah.
It just didn't look like he would have a queen there. I don't blame her. That's why I said that 7 was a very bad card for her there.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, just figure it out, please. Okay.
And Dan winning a big pot here, almost 30. Let's just call it $35,000.
Yeah.
And that's 35,000